Okay, so this exercise follows on from the one the other day when we were dropping down. And this one we're raising up, and it's like a version of an exercise that you can see O-Sensei doing, actually leading in front of a class in some old film. So I don't know what it's called. It's a little bit of an odd one, and I think quite a difficult one, but maybe fun to play with. So this is the opposite of dropping down. What we're going to do is come up. So before we look at the legs, we'll look a little bit at the arms. So the hands are down, and as you do this exercise, you pull the shoulder blades down, not so much in, but sliding the shoulder blades down your back so that the hands come in. And I think you want to be careful about not over thrusting the chest. You really want to think like it's pulling down through the back of your body. But the big piece of this is coming up through the legs. So O-Sensei is doing this as an older man, and he's a bit bent forward like this. I think if you can get down into a squat, then you could try this from deeper into the squat, or you could start from further up here. So what we want to do is we're going to come up to standing, but instead of thinking like we're pushing up from the ground, maybe think like you had a ring fixed into the ground, and you're trying to move a big flagstone out of the ground with the ring, and that it's really, really solidly set so that you can't even get that ring out of the ground. So you really want to think about from here, like as you start, when you're pulling, that this is pulling your hips right down into your feet. So as you're pulling on the ring, that's really bringing the hips into the feet. So you want to think from here first, and then not like you're trying to get up, but kind of like you're trying to force your hips down into your feet to pull the ring out of the ground. But you want to do that quite explosively. As you're doing that, then the shoulder blades are going to come down and back. So it's really working right down the back of your body. So not in the front of your body, but thinking through the back of your body. So from here, suddenly and explosively forcing the hips into the ground. And then again, the landing, you want to land right across the feet, and again try and look for, just as when we were dropping down, this time coming up, that you're not getting any jarring movement through your body. So this one's a pretty challenging exercise. The other one's a little easier, well, I think a lot easier, dropping down, and more immediately applicable. But if you want to try something that's a bit more challenging, you can try this. So coming in and then breathing out and really pressing everything into the ground. So you don't think like you're trying to jump up, think like you're trying to force your whole body into the ground and straighten your body out. So it's right through and there. Okay, so give it a go.